Welcome. It's your boy Dre, aka Lotus, back with another video. Tutorial Tuesdays, shall I call it? And today we're gonna learn how to make a YouTube banner or channel art. So first you'll need Photoshop, of course, but once you get there, I'm gonna put the template in the description so you'll know the dimensions, basically, so you don't have to keep like, oh, I gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta Google this, gotta Google that. I got you, don't worry. Oh, well, this is art from a long time ago, so I'm just gonna pause it here and continue it back. Alright, I'm back. So when you download the template, you will go to File, Place Embedded into the, so you can place the file onto here. So you're gonna start from new. You're gonna set the dimensions to 2560 by 1440 pixels, not inches, pixels. And then you'll have a white background. I mean, it's not white for me, but you'll have it white for you. Now you have the template, and now you see these blue lines in the back. Those are guidelines, and to get those, you go to View, you click on Rulers. Like, you see that ruler thing pop away? Control R, and you get your rulers. And from the rulers, you can drag the guidelines from the rulers onto the template to match it. I'm gonna speed this up so you don't have to watch the whole thing. Alright, your lines, your guidelines should look like this. And once you have your guidelines, the template is no more. You don't need it. You're good. So from here, you can choose to do one or two things. Of course, you're gonna make a new layer. You can either do a picture of your choice, or you can just do a blank, white or whatever color you want, background. But I'm gonna choose a picture to show you that way, because the other way is pretty easy. So I'm gonna go to my file. I'm gonna go to Place Embedded. I'm gonna go to my file here, and I'm gonna search for which picture I want to use. Ooh, here it is. This line here. Now you see, it is way too big, and I want to do it a certain way. So I accept it, slide it over to the middle, right? Like, oh yeah. So Control J to duplicate layers, and then once you have that copy, you go to Edit, Transform, and then Flip Horizontal, right? And then you take your move tool and you move it. Oh snap! Oh, and you move it till it meets the middle, right? Like, oh, this is pretty simple so far. And then I want it to be one file, so I shift and click both of the layers that I want to combine, right click, and then go to merge layers, and then now they're merged. Now from here you're going to make a new layer, which is down here on the right side in your where your swatches and your layers are. It says create a new layer. You click on that. So from here we're going to click the rectangular marquee tool, which is on the top for me, but it should be the same no matter what form of Photoshop that you have, version say. And I want to highlight the middle lines here with the marquee tool, and I have this box, and you're like, oh, and I'm gonna pick the paint bucket tool, or G, and I'm gonna fill it with the color. I'm gonna switch to white, and and then Control D to get rid of the outline, the guideline that you have made with the marquee tool. And I'm gonna bring the opacity down to 50. Right. So now my layer that is above 50. So what you want to make sure is that everything between the middle, these lines here, these middle lines here, everything in between here are like what you want people to see on any platform. Doesn't matter what you're on. If you're on the phone, tablet, anything, computer, you want people to see this part. This is the most important. So I'm gonna make a new layer, and I want to add text. And tip, you can go to dafont.com, DAFONT.com, and pick any font you want there, download it and install it. So I want to use which font? Let's try this font out. No, not that one. Indelible font. Yeah. And I'm gonna type my YouTube name because I'm might as well make this as my banner. LOUGSXIV. Okay. So I'm gonna drag this on top of the layer 1, and I'm gonna press Control A, and I want to resize it to how I want it. Make sure it's in the boundary, or as much as you want it in the boundary. Okay. And I'm like, it's a little too bright, you know what I'm saying? It's not really popping out so much. So I'm gonna go to the text layer. Now that sounds so gross. Go to blending options, and I want to click on drop shadow. Now it makes it pop more. And now you have, pretty much, your banner is pretty much finished, but you can add as much as you want. You can go, so you want to add like a slogan or something. You want to move your text up a little bit so you can have some space under it. Go to text tool and be like, I'm gonna put where the unknown becomes known. Control A, go up to the text, where the text, the little T and the big T is, and you can just drag it down to how small you want it. Yeah, it's a little too big, right? So I'm just gonna control. I'm gonna go back to my text, and I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna control A, and I'm gonna just shorten it up just a little bit more. Not too much though. I want it to be just how I want it. Okay. Now it's the same way. You really can't see it that much. It doesn't pop out. So you go to your blending options on the text layer, and you click drop shadow. You want an outer glow? You can add an outer glow, and it makes it pop just a little bit more than your text. So you can take your move tool. You can move it however you want. Right? So, what else would I add? Let's add little designs on the sides of the text that will only pretty much show up on like desktop and things. So I'm gonna take my polygonal lasso tool, and I'm gonna make a shape real quick after I make a new layer, because I don't want it all on the same layer, or I won't be able to edit it. So I made my shape, right? This is the shape that I want to use. I'm gonna fill it, right? And I'm gonna control D and see how it looks. It doesn't look all too well by itself. So I'm gonna control J, and then I'm gonna move it with my move tool. I'm gonna adjust it down just a little bit. And then I'm gonna highlight these two layers by holding control and click on the two layers. I'm gonna combine these layers, and then I'm gonna control J, and then I'm gonna grab them, I'm gonna move them up, and you already have your layers selected. And you go to edit, transform, flip horizontal, and then you can move it over, and then you can match them with the other side. Now they're looking a little bland, as you know. So you go to blending options, drop shadow. Do I want an outer glow on this? I want an outer glow because it looks nice. And I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the next layer. Drop shadow, outer glow. Boom. Now I'm gonna clear the guides, and you can see the finished product. There you go.